He was once hailed as a tough-talking leader who promised to clean up the Philippines. But today, Rodrigo Duterte is behind bars, facing charges of crimes against humanity. Before he became the president, Duterte ruled the city of Davao with iron fist. His nickname was called the Punisher. He boasted of running a death squad eliminating drug dealers and criminals without trials. And in 2016, he took this brutal war nationwide as the country's newly elected president. What followed was one of the deadliest anti-drug crackdowns in modern history. Police raids, extrajudicial killings, and execution-style murders. By the time Duterte left office, at least 6,200 people had been officially reported dead. But human rights groups estimate the true number could be as high as 30,000.
The judges have found reasonable grounds to believe that Mr. Duterte has committed the crime of murder as the founder, as the head of the so-called Davao death squad, as the mayor of Davao City, and then later as the president of the Philippines between 2011 and 2019.
Many victims were young, poor, and unarmed. Their bodies were dumped in alleys, creeks, and slums. Among them was 17-year-old Kian de los Santos, seen on CCTV pleading for his life before being executed by police. Human rights groups later exposed that many death certificates falsely listed natural causes for people with bullet wounds to their heads. Duterte brushed off the killing, saying he had guaranteed immunity for the police. But in 2018, the International Criminal Court launched an investigation into his war on drugs. Duterte withdrew the Philippines from the ICC in 2019, but the court retained jurisdiction over crimes committed while the country was still a member. On March 12, 2025, Duterte was arrested in Manila and was swiftly flown to The Hague. His plane made a stopover in Dubai where he recorded this message for his supporters.
Okay ako. Do not worry. And I think this is something to do with the law and order noon. At sinasabi ko naman sa mga pulis at military na trabaho kayo at ako ang managot. So ito na nga, for all of the whatever happened in the past, ako na yung nag-front sa ating law enforcement pati military. Sinabi ko na I will protect you and I will ako ang managot sa lahat. This will be a long legal proceedings. But I say to you, I will continue to serve my country at so be it. Kung ganun ang destiny ko.
While rights groups hail his arrest as justice for thousands of victims, Duterte's loyalists call it a political move by his rivals. The Marcos administration, once an ally, distanced itself from him, complying with the ICC warrant and handing him over to the authorities. For many, his trial will be a defining moment for accountability in the Philippines. Rodrigo Duterte, the man who vowed to kill criminals, now stands accused of being one himself.